Alright, hello, all you beautiful people. How is everyone doing on this beautiful day? Today, we got something special. We got the finale, the ending to Trails from Zero. As long as we don't struggle super hard to like the final boss, this should be the ending to the game, and I'm really excited because this is another game down, and I'm always excited for these games. Well, for two reasons. Obviously, because of the every single time we finish one of these Legend of Hero games, except for like the very final one for their respective series, they always leave off on a really amazing cliffhanger to get you excited for going and jumping straight into the next game. So I'm curious about how they're gonna end it here. What sort of crazy stuff are they gonna do? I can't even, besides something bad probably happening to Kia, I can't think of anything. I can't think of a crazy cliffhanger, and that's what kind of excites me because, like, what's gonna happen? You know, what's really gonna happen? And then the other reason I'm really excited is that, I mean, there's like so many Trails games, so each one I finish is just a nice breath of fresh air where I'm just like, yes, I'm finally one game closer to catching up. But anyways, we are on the final chapter. I went super far. What was it like? Almost close to 5 hours, if not pretty much 5 hours last stream. I spent 5 hours into this final chapter of Crossbell's longest day for whatever this final dungeon area is. I don't know. But this is where we left off. There's not really too much left. All I know is that Garcia is not here. That's the only person we have left to really rescue, which I don't believe that's good. Finding Garcia and getting to the end of the game will be that long, so let me open that because I saw a chest over there. 200 of every Sepith. This is what I get for opening myself up to others. Alright. So let's open this. Oh, what's over here? Is there a chest? There's some sort of hallway going down. Team Rush. And there you go. Oh, we're super close to leveling up. Okay, awesome. What is down here? Should I go back up to that room? Maybe it doesn't lead anywhere in particular. Good damage. Good damage. Alright, Ellie, Lloyd, and oh, like 3 and 2 points off. Actually, Randy needs like 12 points, but that's literally a tiny piece of XP of a fight. So, both... Oh, ooh, there's a charging station. Obviously, this is the way to go then. Ellie and Randy... I'm sorry. Tio and Randy are just about to level up, so... Let's find the nice enemy. Oh! This is where this leads. Okay, this was locked before. Alright, I'm actually happy that the enemies respawned. Because there's a charging station right in front of that pathway, which clearly means that there's going to be some sort of like boss or something back there. So let's get these level ups here. You know, get our bonuses, get our damage increases, our defense increases, speed increases, all that good stuff before we go on. Alright, so now we got Tio and Randy's leveled. Alright. And we want to get every XP that we possibly can because honestly, we don't know how hard. I'm always worried about going to a final boss. You can never tell how hard they are. You really cannot. Like, there's games where they have some crazy, powerful final bosses that are just incredibly difficult. So I'm always scared. But not saying we're there yet, but here at last. That voice. Ernest! We're gonna fight Ernest? Ah! I've definitely seen this creep before. That would be the would-be assassin of the mayor if the SSS didn't put a stop to him. Oh, you brought bracers, and you cooperated with Yin earlier too. You have quite a lot of friends, don't you? You can cut the quips. Unlike the Mafia and the Guardian Force, you're completely in control. Aiding and abetting willingly is just going to add more to your sentence. More time to your sentence. You know that, right? What crime have I committed? Laws are merely childish rules created by mankind to rein in the weak. From today onward, Crossbell shall become a new, glorious, holy ground. Knowing that, why should I bore myself with petty rules such as your laws? Ernest, please. Our words are useless. Leaves us no choice then. How you met Gwenter, your motive behind all this madness, we'll find those answers when we question you after all of this is said and done. But for now, stand aside and let us pass. You wish to pass? Very well. My holy comrade has bestowed upon me the power to reach wisdom. Feast your eyes upon the power of Gnosis. This again. We have yet to fight someone with the power of Gnosis, so this is going to be interesting. Stay on your toes. Oh, it just turned into a gigantic demon-like thing. Demonization. Those Mafia dudes were nothing compared to this. What an extraordinary feeling. Sorry about that. With the power of a demon, I have finally transcended humanity. This is the power of wisdom. Gnosis. Ernest, how could you let this happen to yourself? How much lower must you sink until you're satisfied? This is too sad to watch. No matter what form you may take, no matter what wisdom you claim to possess, Ernest Race, we will now place you under arrest on the charge of interference of public duty. Yeah! Goes first, does a lot of damage on Ellie here. We are going to Avalon Gate, Burning Heart, and let's see. They resist everything. These guys are weak to Earth and space, and you're also weak to space. Okay, awesome. Then I am going to do this. Not too crazy concerned about not getting the other one. Got the gladiator headbands and stuff like that, so he can spam that a good bit. This one I can get everyone. If I put her here, I might be able to get, no, I feel like I'm gonna be one block off from getting this guy, so how do they feel about, oh crap, I forgot. I wonder how they felt about getting hit by wind. I'll just use it for the heck of it. It's something. Oh no! Gale of Evil! Oh my lord. Alright. Regardless, I am doing this. Alright, luckily I was able to get the final boss. I was able to get Ernest in it. I really don't like Gale of Evil. Way too strong of an ability. A full screen AoE impede. That's ridiculous. I'll use this for heals. Heal you two. If I aim it here, I should be able to get all of them. Careful, Scorpion. Thank you, Estelle, for that. And this is going to be an S-Craft. That one's done for. This will be a lot easier once I get these guys out of the way. It's just Scale of Evil, I think it was called, is just way too strong. Can I impede you? I doubt it. Yeah, I thought so. Alright, you got... Okay. Okay. Oh my lord, alright. Alright, I'll use it. I thought he would survive it. Sadly, I was wrong. Oh my god, because I keep forgetting. Okay, wind is good. Wind is good. But we got dark matters we can use, and that's what he's weak to. Oh no, an S-Craft! Shadow Ritual. Okay. Okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Nice crit. Okay, let me see something. If I use energy circle, that's a delay of 75. Okay, then I'm gonna use an item on this time. It's a 50. Not much of a delay. Gotta be careful. We have yet to see what this is. Okay, that's pretty powerful. Really, really powerful. Joshua's next, so it's okay. Use a Tear Bomb on yourself. Use your Death Scorpion. And we're gonna... I keep thinking this is a set one. Just keep at it. We have this in the bag. I'm gonna use that because everything else is too slow right now. Alright, this is the turn where he should die. Ooh, not yet, not yet. Yeah, just to be on the safe end. Okay. That's totally fine. What? You're living by like the tiniest thread of HP right now. There you go. Alright, 121 XP for everyone. 2 Celestial Bombs. Really, really good. Gah! That drug is no joke. Without it, that wouldn't have been nearly as hard. He was as tough as a certain other former mayor secretary he wishes he is. To be fair, Ernest seems to have a proper background in the martial arts. This gnosis. Just how far can it push people beyond human limits? Is he still breathing? Yes, somehow. The overexhaustion will keep him out of commission for a while. I see. For now, our best course of action is to leave him here and move on. True. Our friend here can rest face first in the dirt, but we ain't stopping. Yeah, there's no point in loitering. Ellie, time to move out. I know. Farewell, Ernest. Hey, goodbye, Ernest. That's what you get. Alright, let's take this charging station. Because we need this right now. Alright, and let's save now that we got to that. Hopefully there's a lot of random mobs in front of us. Ooh, Solar Pendulum. So that way we can hit our S-Crafts back up. Solar Pendulum does what exactly? Prevents freeze and petrify. That's not that great compared to how far we are in this story right now. As you gaze at the empty chest, you convince yourself that your friends are the only treasure you'll ever need. Oh my god. I hate that quote. I'm so tired of hearing that quote. It's not funny. Okay, this looks like the other stairs, except this one goes... It's not just going down only, but this one's also going up. A Meghaduda? Or is that how you say that? That is... Prevent, seal, and mute. Okay. You're going to love the sequel. It's called Trails to ZX Advent. Oh my gosh. Mega Man ZX references here? Oh my lord. Do 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 do. Analyze, because I should have looked earlier. Wind and time. Time double. Oh! Uh-oh! Okay, that is, dangerous. That's They got the instant kills. Do 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 do. I gotta pray this 676. Okay, good. I was not confident in my heal there, so I had to make sure. Honestly, it should be over. Just melee. Or... Alright, we get good XP from this stuff too. And we got a Celestial Bomb, so that's awesome. Oh wait, arts, what am I doing? Just use a Tyrrell. Okay, a bunch of pathways we are unable to reach right now. Is that an enemy or something? Okay, no. It's those guys from earlier. From the Crossbell highways. Are they any stronger here that they're gonna give us better XP? They're a little bit more durable, so maybe. I think so. That was a lot of XP. Okay, we're getting a lot of XP and I'm loving it. This is our best chance to get stronger before the final boss. So let's make sure we're not skipping out on these fights. Even one enemy just gave me 72 XP. I'm gonna press this. Alright, that's just a quicker way to go back. What's up here? Another pathway. Over there's another pathway. What's over here? A chest, a monster chest. Okay, let's save here in front. So this is gonna be great XP right here. This is definitely gonna be great XP. Do 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 do. Sadly, these guys resist death. I was praying to use that. I'm gonna use this. Sure. Out of all the characters, it's okay to use Randy's because, like, this guy, he spams his crafts. So why not? Okay, use time moves. Ugh. Wasn't I just using? Didn't I just make you do Sobler? Did they impede me? I guess so. Thank you for that. More enemies. Oh my lord. Nice. Resist that. I should have remembered. All right, this is taking a bit way too long. This is I don't have very strong time moves, so kind of rough. But it's okay. A ton of XP. Estelle and Joshua both leveled up. 2 more Celestial Bombs, and we got an Orion Guard. It's for the men. Randy, yeah, give it to Randy then, because he needs it a little bit more. So this is what an existential crisis feels like. Tony Hawk knows what that feels like. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Didn't I scan this guy earlier? I don't even remember. Water and... okay, water and time. Alright, we're so close to leveling. I'll do a breath attack, breath move. We're gonna level up and regain all of our EP, so it's all fine. What's up here? A chest if we go down in this hallway. Okay, this is the one that's really weak to time or wind. That one's weak to time. I'm gonna use Thunder Cyclone. That should be it. Oh, wow, of all people, Tio gets to level up first, even though it was like Ellie first, then Lloyd, then Tio, then Randy. That's interesting. A T-roll bomb, so that's nice. We need those. We only have 5, now we have 6. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to be looted again. No! Turn around. Wow, we did a lot more damage than I thought we would on this middle guy with that. Alright, and there goes everyone else. Ellie, Randy, and Lloyd. 2 more Celestial Bombs. Is it... how... I remember it was a little bit weaker than Sky, but revives and restore 2000. That's still pretty good. What if someone's not down? What if someone's not knocked out? Can I just use it just for the 2000 HP heal? Well, at that point, then I just use a Tira Bomb, I guess. That's true. And Zerum Powder's still here. They're still giving you full HP with CP. They didn't give you nearly as much as they did in Trails in the Sky the Third. Trails in the Sky the Third gave you like so many Zerum Powders. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Especially since the final boss to Trails in the Sky the Third, I remember that one being very, very hard. EP charge 2. You grimace in horror at the anatomically correct chest. I know it means anatomy. Anatomically? Is that how you say it? I've just never read that word before. Thank you, Joshua. Even with the level up, the XP is still pretty decent. Oh, this is from earlier. This is where we were earlier. Okay. This leads back into this room then. I'm sorry. I did not mean to run into you, buddy. Spark Dine. Spark Dine. One was enough to take it out? What? Can it make it go that way? Yep, that was the point of doing that. Turn around, please. I'll fight everyone again, that's fine. It's all XP, I'll take. As long as it's pretty good XP, I'm gonna keep on. Except I'm not gonna fight that one because I accidentally aggroed that one. Okay, now. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that one again. Thank goodness, I didn't touch it. No! Alright. Hero Bomb. If you're looking for self-help books, there's one I recommend called Getting Over Barriers. It's located in the special support section. A self-help book, Getting Over Barriers? I don't think I ever examined any books in the special support section building to know if that's actually true or not. Go down, sure. To a chest, nice. Curia Bomb. Just as this chest is hidden in a horrid place, so is treasure hidden in each person, no matter how horrid they seem on the outside. I want to refute one part of that statement. You are not hidden. That chest was not hidden. Even if I went up, I would have seen it, because I'm still turning into the bottom left corner, which means I would have seen it in sight. Ooh, kinda. Yeah, I would have seen it right there then. And just like that, you know, like I keep saying, the XP here is so great that literally, I am literally about to get, what's it called? Another level up for everyone. Should have power smashed. It's okay. It's not a big deal. Was that Estelle and Joshua leveling up? I think it was. I literally looked at my phone for a quick second. Okay. And over here? I feel like, let me guess, this was a shortcut back. Yeah. No, Jesus. Let's try that again. Sometimes if you stay still, the enemies don't see you, so I'm just like, sometimes I just, if I ever just stand there, that's why. We're right there to leveling up. So close. I'll take all the benefits I can before we end up fighting the final boss. There we go. Tio, Ellie, Lloyd, Randy, everyone leveled up there. Nice. Not only that, but when we get these level ups, they're gonna put us in a better position for our progress that we transfer over to Trails from Azure. So it's awesome in that sense too. The XP is insane. Okay, there's a lot over there. What's over here on the right side? A chest. Nice. Is it another Tiro bomb or a Curia bomb? We've gotten those already so many times. One too many times. Celestial Bomb. Nice. Give a man a ladder and he'll climb a wall. Give a man companions and he'll protect the city. That is true, especially in JRPGs. Okay. In this chest is another Celestial Bomb. You've been demanding it, so here it is. The long-awaited sequel, Trails in the Chest 2. What do you mean the game's almost over? Yeah, the game's almost over. We're right there. We're just a little bit more to go. Still, the XP is good. That's good. You'll know when we're ready for... I mean, I'm pretty sure we're already ready. But you know when we're ready for a final boss, when the XP becomes really bad in a final dungeon. The XP that you gain from the enemies becomes pretty bad. Okay, a Celestial Bomb in here as well. If this was your first playthrough and you were expecting to get the treasure chest achievement just now, yeah, that's only possible in New Game Plus. Sorry. Ugh. I hate things being locked behind New Game Plus. I mean, I'm not crazy about getting no achievement, but that's just me talking out loud, I guess. Also, I should have saved before I went through this area. Oh, there's Garcia. Why are you in our way? Garcia Rossi. Been hiding down here, eh? I was afraid of this. He appears to be brainwashed, same as the rest of the Mafia. Whoa, this guy might be as big as Zin. He'll give us a run for our money. Former commanding officer of Zephyr? Zephyr or Zephyr? I don't know. And current manager at Ravash. I think his credentials speak for themselves. It doesn't look like the demonetization is gonna hit him though. Everyone stay alert. Yo, Killing Bear. You might not be able to understand me, but I'll grant you your damn wish. No holding back anymore. Prepare to witness the power of the Red Reaper, son of the War God. He gets to go first. First kick, okay, that's fine, didn't do much. Avalon Gate. Bam, bam. Crit! Okay, that was a lot of damage. I don't think this is really going to be a fight that's going to be particularly difficult. Thank you for the defense up. Nice. Nice. And it's almost already over. I'll do this Thunder Cyclone. I'll recover some of our CPs and HPs, mainly CPs. On Tio? No, Tio! That's not good. Oh, we got a lot of Celestial Bombs. I'll use one. Matchless power. That's fine. To some degrees. It's fine. It's fine. Oh! Yes! I'll use this. There we go. We got a crap ton of XP there. Oh my gosh, that put us almost to another level up. No way. Demonetization, look out. I don't think we'll be able to handle him if that happens. He'll be unstoppable. Hey, old man. You're a veteran of the corps, aren't you? How can you be so weak then? You might be with the Mafia now, but you escaped from that hell, didn't you? Come on, show off that strength of yours. Randy? Randy, are you trying to... Whoa! Ugh. The miasma vanished. Did he pull himself together? Yeah. Glad to see you didn't lose yourself to it, Killing Bear. Look at you talking like you're some kind of big shot. Whatever. I think I might owe you my thanks. Joachim used Gnosis on you, didn't he? Yeah. Direct injection, too. That bastard. I knew he was slimy from the moment I laid my eyes on him. Damn it. He thinks he can do this to my men and get away with it? You can rest easy. We'll apprehend him. I'm sorry to say, but I doubt you and your subordinates will be able to avoid arrest. Can't say we don't deserve it after this pathetic-ass display. That bastard should still be in there. Hey, son of the war god, and Lloyd, right? You guys may get on my nerves, but that bastard may make me want to punch a wall. Makes me want to punch a wall. Listen well. You will not lose to him. Down for the count. Yeah, he's out cold. He probably used every last bit of his energy to resist demonetization. He might be one of the baddies, but he had an iron will. I think I can relate with him a bit more than that nasty old mafia boss. Agreed. Well said. I'll say. He's better than some. The true mastermind. Oh my god, Hind. The true mastermind behind this case is only steps away now. Considering how powerful Ernest and Garcia were, I'm afraid that this might be our toughest arrest yet. Everyone ready? Of course. Yes. Always. Let's wrap this case up. Ready and able. That's what I like to hear. We will now commence the arrest of the D4G cult High Priest Joachim Gwenser. Give it everything you've got. Yeah. You know what I would have liked to have seen on the screen right now? Ja. Ja. The Testaments. Their quote. I love it. All right, we got our gotta save. I hope we're not going straight into the final boss. Give me some mobs on the way first, please. Not good. Both my Tio and Randy need CP. Not good. Not good. I don't know if this is where the final boss is, but I mean, I can ingest some food items. But also I can squeeze out that one level. That one possible last level up. There's some enemies right here, aren't there? Yeah. Alright, let me fight to get at least 100 CP on Tio. We'll take our time doing normal attacks too. That way, even when we get attacked, it's still gonna give us our CP. And we're so close. Estelle and Joshua leveled up. It's our turn now. Oh my gosh. Not good. Not good. I will use Thunder Cyclone right here. Alright, Tio, Ellie, both level up, but not Randy or not Randy or Lloyd. Not yet. But next fight for sure will be the one. But first, let's get this S-Craft. That's what I'm prioritizing right now. That will give us a quick edge in the beginning of the fight. So I kind of really need that. Alright, now Randy and Lloyd get their level ups. We haven't learned any new crafts in a while. I'm guessing they're probably at level 50, and if not level 50, then probably everything else pretty much is on hold until we get to Trails from Azure. Okay, just move. There we go. We got the CP on our field now. So now I'm happy. Let's go back here. I don't know if we're like, I don't know, all full or not. Even if it's a tiny like 1 EP off or something like that, I'm gonna still use it. Everything really matters here. Take this long run over there. And right here is where I'll save. Yep, this is definitely the end. Can't see what's up the stairs, but if there's nothing more behind the stairs, then this should be it. What is this place? An underground lake? Feels like this ruin just gets bigger and bigger. Everyone over there! Oh yeah, this is the end. That's where Kia was held. That's the thing in Kito's photo. So we finally found where it was taken. All I remember is a big dark room. A light shined down from above, but it always made me a little scared. She was trying to describe this place, wasn't she? Indeed she was. Joachim Gwenter. When did you show up? This guy is anything but ordinary. Not much is clear. Welcome to the holy ground of our origin. Ladies and gentlemen from the special support section, as well as the esteemed guests from the Bracer Guild. I'm glad you could join me. You monster. A laid-back one at that. Joachim Gwenter, I'm gonna cut to the chase. Release everyone who's been brainwashed by Gnosis now. I don't know the science behind it, but I know you're the culprit. Of course. I wouldn't mind. I told you at the IBC, didn't I? Hand over Lady Kia and everything will come to an end. Don't be stupid. Stop with your crazy talk. Looking for a fight, bastard? You're the sickest criminal that has ever had the misfortune of existing. This guy has the same messed up personality as the professor. I didn't think that was possible. Even Wiseman wasn't this insane. Literally, that's exactly... Joachim is literally Wiseman number 2. I forgot his name, but I mentioned it earlier. Oh, what a shame. You're making this conversation harder than it needs to be. Lady Kia has always been our humble organization's divine child. Our love. Is it so unreasonable that we would want the object of our worship back? Do you think we aren't aware of what happened 6 years ago? You will never lay your hands on that girl ever again. Better yet, tell us everything you know about Kia's identity. You know where she came from, don't you? How interesting. You're still clinging to the foolish idea that Lady Kia was born in this era. This era? Very well then. Divulging this information to people who haven't achieved wisdom would normally be prohibited, but allow me to provide enlightenment for you poor lost souls. Just a month ago, Lady Kia was sleeping, in that cradle you see resting at the top of the altar. She had been slumbering there for over 500 years. What? That's not possible. You bastard, cut the bullshit. Surely you can't be that surprised. While modern technology cannot hope to achieve such wonders, it's easily done with the technology of the ancient civilization. 500 years ago, there lived a group of alchemists who gathered in this land with the intent of studying artifacts. Records say that this very altar was built using their powerful tools. The same alchemist that constructed the Stargazer's Tower, I bet. It's kind of crazy to think these connections stretch back to such a long time ago. As I said, Lady Kia had been in slumber since those times, but of course no one in our order knows her origins. That is the truth. I can't believe this. What the hell, man? Kia's passed. I thought together we'd be able to find her. We'd be able to find it. Help her find it. Come now, what's with all the long faces? Lady Kia doesn't need a past, because after all, soon she will take her rightful place as the true god. God? You heard me. During your journeys, you must have realized the truth by now. Adios, the goddess of the sky? There's no such thing. Why can't you understand that her very existence is a fabrication created by the Septian Church? Have you lost your mind? I can't believe that there are people who genuinely doubt the goddess. That is the truth that thee therefore G faithfully preaches. However, we're often misunderstood. You see, we don't worship the devils at all. Quite the contrary, actually. We simply use them because they're convenient in our fight in denying the very concept of this goddess. Fighting fire with fire, so to speak. You can't be serious. If that's really the truth, what compelled you to do all those horrible things to us? All of them. Everywhere I looked, it was nothing but screams and cries for help. And I'm supposed to accept that the lodge I was one of the luckier ones? If you aren't worshipping the devils, why? Why did you do all those things? Tio taught. Tio Plato, I remember you well. An Altair Lodge test subject, whose superb sensory receptivity was almost miraculous. Lucky me being able to meet such a wonderful test subject like this. I suppose now is as good a time as ever to ask if, since you're still on the topic, answer honestly, what was the goal of those inhuman rituals that took place all across the continent? Goodness, you still haven't figured it out? Every ceremony served the greater purpose of enhancing Gnosis towards its prime form. The willpower and hidden potential that blossoms when one is brought to their breaking point. That kind of data was a necessity if we wanted to perfect Gnosis. The reason we used children for our test was simply because it ensured more accurate data. You see, test subjects that have yet to reach puberty are in various aspects. That's enough! Have you no shame? This cruelty is just... Never thought I'd meet someone more screwed up than we were. Joachim Gwenter, based on everything we've heard, you must have been the person responsible for organizing these experiments across all over Zamoria, right? Precisely. However, my rank within the Order isn't something to brag about. After all, we're all equals under our true God. To be honest, I don't give a crap whatever your cult believes in. But you must have known about that place. One of the cult's most infamous lodges. Paradise. We read that name earlier. It was mentioned in the Black File. Oh, you know of its existence then? That particular lodge was formed by the high-ranking officials of the Order. Whenever an influential figure visited Paradise and exposed the ugliest weaknesses, it became easy to bend the Order's will. Truth be told, that lodge deviated from my research principles, which I did not appreciate. So it's true, just like we thought. That answers another one of my questions. You lured Speaker Hartman to Paradise in order to coerce him into helping the cult, didn't you? There's our connection. I only began to truly understand what happened there after I pored over the results of every established lodge. After that aggravating operation 6 years ago, we nearly lost all of our precious lodges. Fortunately, we stumbled across the perfect backer for our cause. Speaker Hartman. Conveniently enough, he came with the nice bonus of Ravash & Co. Everything's falling into place now. And you manipulated the Crossbell Guardian Force through the same connection, didn't you? He must have. How'd you even get them to take your crappy drug in the first place? Oh, that was simple. The CGF commander is Speaker Hartman's protege, so he effectively dances in the palm of my hands. All I had to do was pass Gnosis off as a new supplement developed at St. Ursula. How fast he believed me did come as a bit of a shock, though. What a dumbass. How idiotic can one guy get? If I can... I don't know what the heck Sieg... Seg? Sieg? I don't know. I've never read that word before. If I can Sieg back to paradise, there was something about its demise that bugs me. Instead of being ambushed by that operation, it was decimated entirely by the society that caused the Liberal incident last year. Oh dear, just what were they thinking? Well, the destruction of paradise only left me with one genuine regret. That being the loss of a young subject who demonstrated a remarkable level of adaptability. I think he's talking about Ren. I'm pretty sure. Oh, she was simply a marvel. Through harnessing Gnosis, she could absorb others' failed subjects' personalities and manifest them in her own mind. If only we could have recovered all of that oh-so-valuable data. But alas, that's enough. We have what we came for. You can shut your disgusting mouth now. Sorry, Lloyd. I think we might have cut your interrogation short. It's fine. Thanks to your help, I was able to draw a lot of the conclusions about the case. I'm prepared to arrest him now without hesitation. High Priestess Joachim Gwenser of the D Therefore G cult. According to Crossbell state law, you're hereby under arrest on the charges of assault, incitement of a riot, unlawful occupation of property, misuse of drugs, and child abuse. Telling you is just a formality, but rest assured the search and arrest warrant have already been approved. The jig is up, buddy. Don't resist. How intriguing. I have an idea. Why won't we make a wager? Which of us will be the ones to accomplish their goal? His hair turned white. There's his weapon. His hair! And some sort of orbital staff? This is my true hair color, if you were curious. As a result of repeated Gnosis consumption, my body has grown somewhat unordinary. As a result, I haven't been able to get a wink of sleep for the past several years. Suits you, you sick son of a bitch. So, that explains how you were able to accomplish all of this while working at full time at the hospital. Maybe you're a better detective than I gave you credit for. This staff here is one of the orbital masterpieces created by the ancient alchemists of Crossbell. Its power even surpasses that of an average artifact. They look like mechanical angels. And it allows me to command these to my every whim. No way. Archaisms from the Middle Ages? Created with the power of alchemy? Now I believe it's time for a finale to get underway. If things go as planned, today will be the greatest day the world has ever seen. The day when our desire to see Lady Kia become God and take her throne is finally realized. Keep dreaming. I will never lose to the likes of you. Alright. Goes first, Dark Zamber. Oh, that's Tio's move. I'm gonna Avalon Gate. Miss? Oh, come on. Okay. Why didn't I use Burning Heart? Right here. It's fine. Alright, we got both of them out. Oh no. I think... Oh my lord. Alright, I'm gonna use this. Aura Rain. Burning Heart. Into Rising Sun. And then we got Death Scorpion. And it's pretty much over. Missed. What the heck was all that he was doing? Yep. That's that. Definitely, there has to be a part 2. EP charge 2. Yes! Looks like we won the bet. Throw aside your weapon and get on the ground. I'll have to decline. There's something you should know. Gnosis doesn't just enhance the user's physical strength and capabilities. It also heightens their sensory receptivity, unlocking humanity's true, hidden potential. When used correctly, anything can be achieved. He's using an S-craft. It's the eye. Oh my god, it's this thing. Joshua has this too. What? The hell is this? Our movements has been sealed? But how? This is just like Wiseman's evil eye. That should be impossible. The two of you have had quite the adventure over the last 2 years, haven't you? The Liber Arc and Phantasma, was it? How does he know that? It's like he's looking into our memories. No way. Is he using them to recreate the evil eye? Wiseman. From the looks of it, him and I would have gotten along quite well. How interesting. I wasn't expecting this amount of intel on Ouroboros. I think that's enough on them to keep me entertained for a while. Ugh, I can't believe this. It would seem I'm the victor of our bet after all. I know. About a serving of Gnosis for each and every one of you. Soon, you'll be slaving away for a greater cause, and Lady Kia will have no choice but to return to my arms. You bastard. So that's why you wanted to lure us here. Just to use us. Well, what other use would imbeciles like you have for me? Everything I've done has been for Lady Kia's safe return. What better reason is there? You monster. If you already have this much power, why are you so obsessed with Kia? Oh? Even if she was born 500 years ago, just as you say, that doesn't change the fact that she's an ordinary little girl, does it? What does someone with so much power want with a girl like Kia? That's right. Good question. Did I not answer that question already? Lady Kia is destined to become God. Comparing my power to that of Lady Kia is quite ignorant. No, rather, should I perhaps say the comparison in and of itself doesn't make much sense? Stop talking in riddles, jackass. Jeez, it's like Wiseman had a twin that we didn't even know about. Fine, then answer me this instead. What led to Kia being moved to the Shore's auction? That's definitely a loose string. The Mafia didn't seem to be aware of her existence either. Actually, I'll keep the questions rolling. Were you the one who killed my brother, Guy Bannings? Oh, that's it! It all makes sense now. 2 brothers, 10 years apart in age. After the older brother fell in the line of duty, the younger left Crossbell, only to return years later. What an amazing development. I had no idea that you were the little brother of that nuisance. Can I take that as a yes, then? I'll admit he came close to uncovering my true identity during his investigation. Guy Bannings was such a distraction. I had no choice but to ask Ravash to silence him permanently. But some other faction killed our poor detective before Ravash could. 3 years ago, Marconi tried to spin the story like they did it, bragging about how much I owed him. But Garcia denied everything, which made me hesitant to believe Ravash killed him. That's exactly what I thought too, because I know my brother would have never lost to the likes of you. Oh, what a bold claim to make. I think I know your answer to how Kia came to be at the auction. It's because something, somewhere, didn't go according to your plan. There's no way you'd lose sight of your god willingly. I have to agree. It would be illogical. It's true that, on that day, Lady Kia finally awoke from her long slumber. However, by the time I became aware of it, she was nowhere to be seen. Initially, I thought she might have lost her way and wandered to the surface. And accidentally got herself locked in that trunk instead of the doll that was meant for the auction? That's ridiculous. You and I both know that never would have happened. There's also the intel sent to Heiyu to consider. In other words, while you may be the mastermind pulling the strings behind this case, you somehow managed to misplace a few. Ugh. Nice kick to the balls. Amazing work, Lloyd. Some things are just better suited for a detective. What's your point? As soon as Lady Kia returns to me, none of these questions will matter. Then what about Gnosis? Come on, your jokes have to end somewhere. Right now, all you're doing is peering into people's. Right now, all you're doing is peering into people, stealing their memories, and mimicking what you see. It's the same thing with your despicable experiments. The results have been nothing more than accidents generated through trial and error, all while torturing innocent children. Tell me, where's the wisdom in that? Curse you. Claiming it as wisdom is a disgrace to the word itself. Vile might be a better description of the acts you've committed. Punch me in the face, Joshua, because I think Wiseman might have had better morals than this piece of work. Yeah, I feel the same. And even now, you're trying to force your worthless delusions onto Kia, a girl as bright as sunshine itself, the light of our lives. She's grown more precious to us than you'd ever known. We're breaking free! And there's no way in hell we'll let your insanity reach her again. Impossible. We can move? The seal is gone. In the end, his evil eye was nothing more than a pale imitation of the real thing. As soon as he loses focus, he falters. His mastery of it was far from perfect, and Lloyd's burning spirit was enough to smash it to pieces. We've seen through every masquerade you've set for us, Joachim Gwenter. No matter what you may have up your sleeve, nothing is going to stop us. Surrender now. I suppose you leave me no choice. Hey, speak up, asshole. I didn't think I'd be forced to use my trump card, but here we are. That can't be. Oh, it's a bunch of them. Allow me to enlighten you once more, except these are red. What you see here is perfected Gnosis. My life's work, you could say. If we called the drugs you found the blue Gnosis, then the only appropriate name for this is red Gnosis, right? Well, I guess. Does he mean to... It's the ones that turned the Mafia and Ernest into monsters. Right you are. Don't! That's too big a dosage. That's impossible to down that many pills just like that. He'll overdose. Come on, we have to make him spit them out. I see it. It's right there. The Almighty... Oh, geez, that was fast. The Almighty D, the origin of lost power. And he did the laugh for me. There he goes. He's turning into a gigantic-looking knight. Some knight-looking demon. What? Did he? You can't be serious. This intense pressure. Hello, you beautiful person. How's it going, Parody? Yep, the Almighty D. Yep, the Almighty D. The origin of lost power. I hope you're having a good time. What have you been up to today? Joshua, do you think... Definitely. This might be worse than Wiseman fused with the Septarian. Ah, how refreshing. I feel it. I have reached the truth of everything. I can see the state of the world and the hidden designs behind it. Damn it. Get a hold of yourself. You're spewing nothing but lies. Truth isn't something you can seize just like that. Only humanity is bound to such trivial ideals. I can see everything. The truth behind Lady Kia's disappearance. The truth behind your brother's murder. And the inevitable fate of Crossbell. Stop making shit up. There remains no reason to allow you insects to live any longer. Now, lament over your fragile existence and die before me. His demonetization is nothing like Ernest's. Yup, that moron was just a little baby compared to this monster. There's nothing we can do but stand on our ground and fight. Yeah, get ready. Ellie, Tio, Randy, Estelle, Joshua. This is it. Our last stand. Don't give up no matter what. Alright. Not much for me today. Just gonna relax so I can go for a long run tomorrow after work. You? Not much either. I was playing a lot of Atelier Sophie 2. Trying to go through and make progress on that game off stream. That's what I'm playing off stream right now. And I watched the PlayStation State of Play. Nothing interesting there. So at that point, I just played a little bit more until it was streaming time. I was really looking forward to the stream because this is the ending. I love ending games. But then sometimes you're just like, dang, what else is there? But luckily, Legend of Heroes, there's like thousands of games left to play, so I'm not really feeling that way. I just want to catch up. Hopefully our EPs are back. Nope, they're not. No CPs either returned. I'm gonna Avalon Gate. Alright. I'll hit that one. Good damage with the crit. Nice miss. Good luck with the boss. Thank you so much. Hopefully we got this. Burning Heart. Let's focus these small things on the sides first. I don't know if they move, so I'm gonna just put this right here. Forces of Evil. Okay. Delays. Oh, that's not good. Return of Evil. Okay, that's an HP heal. Oh, you can see the entire body of Gwenter when you do that. Hand of Flame. Okay, that's fine. That's pretty much the end of that one. Whoa! What? I'm guessing it's like a Vanish where they come back later? I don't need EP too much for Lloyd and Randy, thank goodness, but that's kind of harsh in case they did need it. No Joshua. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to focus on the characters I'm playing. Okay, there they are. Alright, let's get in there. We've already worn him down quite nicely. Lightning Rod. Thank you for hitting me, because I'm going to use the Rising Sun. Yeah, I didn't use Joshua. Mainly because I kind of want to just keep focusing on the characters that I had already made and built around, so I'm fine. I'm fine. We got this. It's kind of like the entire game long you're going through making a whole build for your entire party, and then like at the very end of the game here's Joshua, like, hey, you know, I'm pretty broken every single game. Do you want to use me? And I'm just like, dang it, I kind of worked like 5 chapters straight working on my 4 characters. I'll use my 4 for now. Yeah, Joshua's broken every game. Oh, we got a free Avalon Gate. What? Don't mind if I do. Oh, the platform in the back is gonna break. Get the heck off of there. Hand of Flame. It's fine. We'll go right here. And I'm gonna use this. Uh-oh, what is this? Oh, he turned golden. I'm gonna EP charge 2. Refrain of Revenge. Oh, that's a heal. That's a pretty big heal too. But it's okay because we got an S-Craft here. Ooh, countered. I gotta heal Randy. Yeah, go ahead and this turn I just do this. Earth bullet. Oh, petrified. That is not good. Does Cure Bomb heal as well? No, just that's fine. Joshua from defying everything and attacking from out of bounds all the way over there across the gap. Oh, it's Lloyd. I don't know why I thought it was Tio or Ellie or both. Countered? Why did I get countered? Did you just counter on physicals? Dogma of battles. I don't like that they're too close to each other. Alright, I'm using this. I'm gonna EP charge. You know what, let's just do that just so they can be away from each other. I'm guessing that heart means that he's just gonna counter every time, but it's fine. I'll take my damage. Burning Heart for that insane damage. That move is kind of broken. I gotta admit, there's a number of things broken in this game, but you won't see me complaining about them. I'll abuse them. Hand of Ice, that's fine. That didn't do anything dangerous. We gotta get a heal off. We gotta get a heal off. No, yeah. I want Randy to be ensured that he is in this. So I'm just gonna move him over here. And that he's a little bit apart from us, so he can't get hit. That way we won't get, you know, hit in too many AoEs. Summons a little guy here. I'm not worried about it. It'll die. Oh, the delays. That's not good. I'm not worried about it. The EP from the magic, the arts from Tio and Ellie, you're gonna destroy it. Yeah, there you go. S-break failed? I've never read that before. What the heck was that? It said S-break failed? Is it because my buff wore off right there, didn't it? And it used up my turn, didn't it? The one turn of feint. Oh my gosh. If that's true, that's actually ridiculous. Alright, we're gonna get a lot of damage here. A team rush? And the arts. It's over. Woo! If that really was the absolute final boss of the game, that was a lot easier than I expected. What's wrong with him? I was over here getting used earlier in the stream. I was like grinding a little bit of some levels and getting my S crafts at the ready, and it looks like it didn't really need all that. He seems to have gone completely berserk. At this point, I'm not sure how much longer his body can withstand the pressure. No way. Yeah. Shit. No. Oh! Alright. Ugh. Damn it. If this holds up, we've made it this far. There's no way we can let this end now. Not until she's... Oh yeah, the freaking Loey fight. I hated that fight. Oh my god, you brought up painful memories. You were not there during those streams of mine, but oh my god, was the frustration so high for me there. That fight and the final boss of Chosen the Sky the Third was also very difficult. But that Loey fight, like, oh my lord, that one was broken. Not until we can finally hold that girl in our arms and grant her happiness she deserves. We're the same. You can't stop us. We're making it back to our little girl no matter what. Guy, please, lend me your strength. I may not be your brother, but I could still give you a hand. Is it Ren? Yep, with Patter Matter. We saw that back at the hospital. Patter Matter. Ren. Pitiful, but he probably deserves this. I'll put him out of his misery. Patter Matter, blast him to smithereens. Double Buster Cannon! He had to scream out the name of the move. That's important. We're free! Hell yeah, let's finish this. This is your last chance. He can't keep it up much longer, so hurry up and finish this. Oh, okay, there's more, okay. And we're fully regenerated? Oh my lord, broken. We all get to go before he even gets to go. This would have been a lot harder if it did not heal me. But it healed me. The fact that they literally allow... Oh my god, that's it? Why did that do so much damage? Wait! Why did that do so much damage? Oh my god, I literally had to look at that again on the restream to see that nothing was crazy there. But it just took him straight from like 2/3 HP down to 0. You continue to surprise me. I hate to admit it, but you made me regain control. For that, you have my thanks. Joachim, why? Please, spare me your pitying looks. Our goal may still remain unfulfilled, yet our ambitions were reached. She can do it. Someday, Lady Kia will... Full of nonsense right up until the end. But I still feel sorry. Yes. Don't let it eat at you. The moment he swallowed all of those pills, his fate was sealed. Yeah, that's true. Still, I would have liked to have saved him if it was possible. Yeah. He wasn't able to snap out of his delusions, even with death staring him in the face. I'd had hoped that he would have an answer for his crimes and admit his guilt. I wanted that so badly for the victims, and even for himself. Lloyd. It's okay, Lloyd. Hey, what the hell are you getting all moody about? Randy? We ain't the goddess, pal. Things aren't gonna go our way. Look, we only got this far because we worked our asses off. I'm not saying this is the ideal outcome, but it's still pretty damn good, ain't it? Randy, During the operation against the lodges, a lot of cult members committed suicide. Guy, Arios, and Chief Sergei stepped over countless dead bodies to save me. Unfortunately, there are times when sacrifices are inevitable. Theo. He was responsible for his own destruction, but the consequences of his action still have to be taken care of. Crossbell State is still in a panic, and we still don't know the status of the Gnosis victims. We don't have time to grieve yet. Ellie. Thank you. Everything you said was right. Now isn't the time to feel down. Plus, we have promises to keep. To the Chief, and to Kia. Of course. We promised her that we'd return to her side safe and sound. And we promised the Chief that we'd settle this case, so we can have her strength recognized. Would you look at that? Managed to keep them both. They're a family. It would appear this is the final curtain then. Ah! For your information, I never intended to help at the last moment. Loey's heroism must have rubbed off on me. Ren! I've settled all my past regrets and grievances with Crossbell. I enjoyed it, but I think my presence will cause more harm than good. So it's about time I take my leave. Ren! Yes, Estelle? I'm just not ready to be caught yet. Nope. Sorry, Ren. You're not getting away this time. It's been over half a year since I last saw your adorable face. After stopping by Liberal, we've been here for the past 3 months. And every day, I've known you were watching over us. We know you were staying at the Rosenberg studio, occasionally going to Crossbell City to play around. The hard part was catching you on the Orbital network. Well, of course it was. No one could ever possibly catch Kitty. Except us, right? Ren, we know everything there is to know about you. Your past, your sorrow, your pain, but also your happiness and everything you love doing. You can't run away from us. Not anymore. I thought you'd give up after learning about Paradise. Once you learned about Paradise, Estelle, I was convinced you would. If I was the same person I was 2 years ago, I might have. But after meeting wonderful people like you and Loey, I've become stronger than I once was. No matter what things happen in the past, good or bad, they're irreplaceable moments that make who you are. And with every bit of my heart, I can't help but love you. It might be better for you to return to your family here in Crossbell, but no matter how unreasonable this may sound, we want you to be a part of our family, Ren. After coming to Crossbell, we came to that conclusion all over again. I don't understand. Matter, why are you moving? There's no way. So that's it. He's been worried about Ren this whole time. Oh no, we're gonna have such an emotional scene. Stop, please. Oh my lord, it's adorable. I love it. Caught you. Thank you, Matter. The adjustments made by the Meister gave you the ability to move on your own, right? Never again. I'm never letting you get away from us again. From here on out, where we go, how we live, what we do, let's figure those things out together. But first, how about heading back to Liberal? I know Tita has been dying to play with you, and for you to come home. Wah! Ren. Wah! I'm sorry, I don't make good crying voices. This is beautiful. It is. Didn't think I'd be shedding a tear today. Everyone, thank you so much for everything. I really don't know what to say. I don't know how we could ever come close to repaying you. Don't mention it. We're only helping out a good cause. I sincerely believe that you two made this possible by never giving up, and more importantly, never giving up on her. Joshua, allow me to be the first one to congratulate you. Thank you, Lloyd. All of this is making the wait to see Kia that much harder. Agreed. Zeit and the Chief too. Then let's get a move on. Yeah. Special support section, prepare to withdraw. Our mission may be complete, but we still need to arrest the Revanche members and escort the civilians to the surface. Let's move out. The sunrise. It's beautiful. For real. The warmth feels amazing too. Lloyd! Wait, that voice. It can't be. Kia! Thank goodness. It's funny how Estelle and Joshua both have Ren, and Lloyd, Tio, Randy, and Ellie have Kia. We all have a little girl that we're protecting. Lloyd, Ellie, Tio, Randy, you're all okay. Grrr, woof! What are you doing here, Kia? Looks like we got ourselves a whole slew of visitors. All of the CGF's troops within the city fainted only moments ago, so naturally, we took her and left as quickly as we could. The four of you need to teach her some manners. She wouldn't stop throwing a tantrum until we agreed to bring her with us. I suppose it's no surprise to see why she meshes with you all so well. You say that, but how very much like you to comply. Sergey! Oh, you're here too, Deputy Commander Bales and Sergeant Major Seeker. Great job in there, everyone. Everyone in the CGF has finally been freed thanks to your efforts, and thus, we decided to come visit you. Has the danger subsided? Yes. All of the fiends within the fort vanished as well. Good thing, too. Made escorting everyone a hell of a lot easier. Man, tying up those mafiosos and leaving them in those cells felt good, though. Still, I feel as if the situation will only continue to become more complicated. Indeed, we'll need to provide an explanation to the citizenry and brace ourselves for potential international backlash. We must also administer the proper care to any CGF members that were affected by the brainwashing. The Mafia members will probably be restrained for the time being. Woo! Sorry about that. Not to mention, we still have to assemble the trail of evidence linked to this case. You can kiss your free time for the next month goodbye. Please allow the Bracer Guild to assist you in your endeavors. We appreciate it. This sounds friggin' lame. I don't want to get worked to death. However, I think the situation has finally taken a turn for the better. Yeah. Uh-huh. Woof. Lloyd, Ellie, Tio, Randy. I'll need that report of yours at some point, but take your time. For now, have you settled all of your businesses? All of your business? That's what it was, not businesses, business. Oh. Yes, sir. Good work, team. I have to admit you guys have really matured. Guy would have been proud of you. Chief. The camera has arrived, everyone. Step aside, folks. Out of my way. Grace? Even you're here? You think I'd let a scoop this juicy escape my clutches? Get real. Anyway, I'm gonna need you all together nice and tightly. I think this whole situation calls for a group photo. Come on, people. No need to be shy. There's no stopping this lady, is there? We're gonna be in a picture? Yeah. So give her your biggest smile, okay? Okay. Shall we join them, Zeit? Grr, woof. So, you want us out of here or what? I feel like we shouldn't steal your thunder. Oh, shut up. Get your butts in here. You too, little missy. Well, if you insist. This is an utter waste of time. Surely it's fine to indulge in times like this, no? Right, Deputy Commander Bales and Chiefs... Right. Deputy Commander Bales and Chief Sergey can get in on the sides. Okay, fine. I do wonder how this photo will turn out. Here we go, guys. Put on your best smile. Say cheese. Nice. That is thumbnail. That's my thumbnail for the video. Beautiful. In the wake of the D-4G cult incident, Crossbell was left in disarray, the Mafia and Guardsmen being controlled through an illegal drug, as well as the misconduct of many officials, including Speaker Hartman. All of it was made public by the Crossbell Times. It was said to be the largest scandal in Crossbell's history. Mayor McDowell responded by dismissing the police commissioner and the Guardian Force commander. Following that, he demanded a full investigation be conducted by Deputy Commander Bales and the chiefs of the CPD. Detective Dudley, no longer held back by corruption, was able to bring light to not only a connection between the cult and members of the Imperial faction, but also ones involving the Republican faction. Arrests began to skyrocket. The citizens' unrest and distrust towards Crossbell politics had reached a boiling point. During this time, IBC CEO Dieter Croy took the opportunity to declare his candidacy for mayor. He publicly pledged to heal the political system and followed the ideals of Mayor McDowell, who had chosen not to seek re-election. Before leaving the office, the mayor had also announced that special elections for the seats of the arrested Diet members would be held as well. Candidates from all backgrounds are expected to vie for the spot of the Speaker of Diet. And 1 month after the incident, Mayor McDowell summoned us to the City Hall's reception hall. Estelle and Joshua decided to return to Liberal with Ren. Oh, does that mean we're not going to see them in the next game? That kind of sucks. Though the Bracer Guild's manpower was cut, the CPD the CPD more than made up for it through political reform. Hopefully we can reduce their burden and continue to strengthen our partnership in the future. Before leaving, Ren reminded us of some difficult questions. The truth behind what happened 500 years ago, why Kia was at the Schwarz auction, and who the true killer of my brother Guy Bannings really is. Unfortunately, the girl who seemed to know everything didn't hold the answers. However, finding the truth behind these questions is our duty. Promising to reunite again someday, we gave our farewells and parted. And after the heated mayoral election had passed, on the day we returned to our regular duties, Kia stood in the entrance of the SSS building, holding a brand new school bag. She's going to school? I don't know. You sure you're ready? I mean, it's your first day. It might be better if I tagged along. I am the readiest. I already memorized the way there and everything. Besides, Ryu and Henri will be with me. Oh, Ryu and Henri. You worry too much, Lloyd. But... Honestly, you really have become a doting father. You were once a kid, too. Didn't you want to walk to Sunday school with just your friends? That's beside the point. Surely you're a bit nervous as well, right, Ellie? Well, that's the responsibility of one's guardian, isn't it? Geez, you worrywarts. Don't go and spoil Kito's big day. No one's after her anymore. At least see her off with a smile, eh? Grrr, woof. I get that, but it doesn't make it any easier. I think I can finally sympathize with how parents feel when their child leaves home. Did you forget? The new mayor wanted to have a chat, didn't he? Better not keep him waiting. Yeah, that's right. Speaking of which, do you know what he wants to discuss, Chief? What exactly does it entail? I think I'll leave that mouthful to our new mayor. Forget about that for now. Today's a new day, a fresh start for the SSS. Buck up and let's get rolling. Understood. Oh man, never a slow day here, is it? True, but we're used to it by now. Are you ready, Kia? We'll walk with you out to the street, okay? Yeah. Aw, that's so cute! See you later! Oh, that was cute. I like that right there. That was cute. The Legend of Heroes, Trails from Zero. We did it. It's over. You know, it's crazy. This game felt short, but we actually took 70 hours. Literally, and 70 hours. Because we were 69 hours right before the boss, and that whole segment right there took us 50 so minutes. 50 minutes. So pretty much an hour. So like 70 hours in. So yeah. It took us 70 hours. It really doesn't feel like it, but we did it. We now are 4 games down from the Legend of Heroes games, and 5 more to catch up. I'm pretty sure it's 5 more. I'm pretty sure Code Steel 4 was the last Legend of Heroes game to come out. I'm pretty sure of it. Let me, I can't turbo mode this. Can I skip this? I'm unable to skip this. So, I don't know if there's anything after the credits, but we'll just sit here and talk, and I can talk about, what I felt about the game. Obviously, I've said it multiple times, but this game is great. This game is amazing. I thought this game had some bad parts, but it had some good parts to it. I will say that, I did write everything down, as I always have been doing. So, I guess I'll go through it all and talk about them. So, I will say, one of the pros, here's the pros first for the game. I I really, really, as always, this is a Falcom game. I liked the music. The music was great. Some of my favorites, honestly, included Formidable Enemy, which was that song that I really, really liked, that I mentioned like 1,000 times throughout this playthrough. Um, I liked Formidable Enemy. I liked the theme song of Armorica Village. I thought that was great too. Oh, also the Armorica Road Field theme is a great piece as well. I enjoyed listening to those as well. There was also like one or two other songs that I really, really liked as well that caught my attention every single time. Let's see what happens here before I keep on. Oh, development members. Okay. All right, let me keep going. So yeah, the music, great as always. Never a bad game without you know, never a Falcom game without bad music, right? Never. Also, the same. It was the same good old classic battle system since Chosen Sky 1, with some extra, with all the extra changes that Chosen Sky the second and the third did as well. So it was great. Um, so honestly, if it isn't broke, why fix it, right? Why change it? There's no need to do that. So I thought that was great. I liked it. I liked the fact that it was still a great battle system, and I also liked that things were a lot easier, which I will get to right now. So so being able to take down, running through mobs a lot easier was such a breath of fresh air. Team Rush made that so much easier. So you're able to get more XP because you would do like team rushes to end things faster. So when you would end the match very fast or do a one-turn end with team rush and end the fight, you would get so much XP from it, and that made mobs so much easier. We probably would still be pretty like we'd probably still have another, you know, I want to say maybe 3 or 4 hours left of the game if we didn't have like team rush in the game, because honestly, we would have to melee every single one of them like how we always did. And the crits also really helped anytime we got the preemptives as well. So if we didn't even get team rush, we still got a crit with everyone, which was great. So that made everything so much faster, and I love that a lot. Also, returning characters from Chosen the Sky was also amazing. You got characters like Ren, Estelle, Joshua, God, who else? You got Patter Matter, I guess. And also a bunch of callbacks to Chosen the Sky game, and I absolutely love references. I love callbacks to any sort of callbacks, references to the previous games in the series. I absolutely love that. It doesn't even have to be in the series. Even a callback to a game that the same developer made previously some time ago. That's also awesome. Let me see if anything happens here before I keep on with the pros. Pros from Zero. Let's see. It's probably just going to take me to the menu. But we did it, guys. We have done it. Yep, there you go. The Geofront team. These are the people. Thank everyone everyone that's on the screen right now. Those are all the people that they made the fan translation. So they're also the guys who are now working on the official translation. The Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero is finished. To be continued at the journey's end. I'm going to screenshot that one as well. Also, before I press any buttons and continue on forward, let me continue going and speaking about this stuff while I have my mind set on it. Once again, as usual, the what's it called? The character development. Every character in this game, same as Chosen Sky the first, had great character development. They all had great personality, and there was so many like different emotions, and they all bring all their different stories and their different viewpoints into how they view different things in the game. So it always keeps you interested in seeing what the characters are gonna do next, because they're just so unpredictable, and you know their personalities are pretty contagious. You like seeing characters like Estelle being bright and cheerful and just being an airhead, but that's something I really love. Also, Zero being the first game in the Crossbell Duology, it starts off really slow, but after it finishes introducing the game to you, the story gets really interesting. Like anytime you think you may have an idea of what's happening behind the scenes, a wrench always gets thrown into the mix and always changes your entire thought process. And what I love is that it's so unpredictable, so you never know what's really gonna happen. And um, what's it called? The story is always what honestly the story is always what makes half of maybe you can say half or most of what Legend of Heroes is known for, the great storytelling. So having an unpredictable story that's actually really really good, um, I mean, that's that's good, obviously. So also yeah, also, it's nice to see the story from Chosen the Sky continue on through here. So you got to see like Ren here and Estelle and Joshua, and you got to see how maybe we don't know yet, but maybe kind of how their story concludes and find maybe now from the next game onward they're now considered family members. Maybe next time we meet Ren, her name will be Ren Bright. Who knows? I really like that stories continued, so you got to see the it wasn't just like a brand new story and they really didn't reference too much of Sky, but a lot was actually referenced from Sky. You got to learn about the enforcers again, the society, which is pretty much the enforcers, but yeah, and also like, Phantasma and all that stuff. They brought all that stuff up many times. And a lot of it really related, like from those games, like for example, like I was just saying with Phantasma, the devils were in there, so and you got to see them in this game, which was great. Also, the other thing I want to mention was that seeing characters in different places and seeing what they're up to is actually completely optional, but it's also really awesome. And also, speaking of optional, whenever time you saw, like, as an example, you saw Estelle and Joshua, somewhere in Crossbell, and you talk to them, there was like a whole little optional cutscene that would have play out. If you see Estelle and Joshua next time, they may be in Armorica Inn, just chilling and relaxing during a job, and then you talk to them there, and there's a cutscene. Like that is super super cool. I actually think that was a great idea, and that's pretty much what where my pros are. Great game all the way through. Um, Honestly, I'm enjoying it. I really want to see how I didn't leave it didn't the thing was that this game did not leave off on a cliffhanger. So I'm actually kind of like how I predicted in the very beginning of the game on the stream. I predicted a pretty massive cliffhanger because all the other games did that. So I'm wondering how the game will continue from here on. Maybe Kia does get kidnapped. I don't know. That's really all I can think of is problems with Kia. But we'll have to see. But anyways, let me talk about the cons. There isn't too much, and some of them are kind of things that I didn't like. So maybe things that maybe some of my cons might not be that big of a deal to other people, but for me it is. But anyways, one of the cons, still number one most hated mechanic in the series, still is a thing in this game. So, party members still follow you on the map, and they still trigger random encounters, and if they touch an enemy, it always counts as an ambush. And honestly, guys, that is so terrible. I absolutely despise that mechanic. But oh my god, if it's in Azure, sure, we can deal with it because I know in Code Steel that's not a thing anymore. So if it's in Azure, then it's our last game. So we can get through that last game. We can get through one more game. We got through four games with that awful mechanic. We can get through the last fifth one that has that mechanic. But I still hate that mechanic, and that's still one of my biggest pet peeves with the series. Um, Obviously, but that's like um, and if that's one of my biggest pet peeves, then that's not even that big of an issue. Then that means that not the other cons that I'm gonna mention here are not even that problematic. But also, like chapter three was a bit of a slog. Honestly, it was not interesting until maybe the last hour because it was just a festival and you don't participate in the festival whatsoever besides like the first 5 minutes of the introduction of chapter 3 because the rest of the chapter after that is just nothing but side quest hell, and the main quests feel like side quests, like they don't feel important. Like for example, we got to meet god, I forgot that girl's name, but it's the Kilika. It was Kilika. We got to meet Kilika in chapter 3, in a main quest of chapter 3, and it didn't even matter because like she just like disappeared. Like we don't ever see her again. Like it all felt like side quests that didn't matter. I didn't like it. But that's that like I said, that's just a me thing. But anyways, the side quests are once again another problem with the series. They're all still very forgettable, and they don't provide much at all besides a way to make more Mira and get more DP to get promotions. And honestly, getting Mira, being the only one of the only sources of Mira in the game, besides exchanging your Sepith, is kind of annoying. I wish enemies drop Mira so I don't have to do side quests. But then also, I wish the benefit to doing the side quests is also to get the promotions. Anytime you promote, you get you get accessories or um I'm pretty sure it's always been accessories since the Chosen the Sky series, but in this game at least every promotion was accessories that you would gain. And honestly, like sure, I guess you can give me some pretty broken materials, like we got the gladiator sets which are broken in the side quest, but I really don't like the side quests. I really don't like them at all, and I honestly wish that they were kind of not a thing. But I guess that's just me. I'm not that big of a fan of side quests, especially when they're pretty boring and they don't have much to offer to the story. I don't like them. Also went through the whole game, and honestly, this is also something that's I didn't understand whatsoever throughout the entirety of the game. So I went through the whole entire game not knowing where in the world you get the materials to strengthen your weapons and armor, from the armor shop. Not the shop where you buy like your weapons and armor, but the shop where you strengthen them in the downtown district. It always told you, hey, you need this divine cloth. Okay. Where do we find this stuff? That's all up in the air. We don't know where that stuff is. Unless you're using the internet to look this stuff up. And honestly, I've looted every chest besides like the 3 or 4 monster chests that I completely forgot to grab on the sides of the highways, which don't matter. Um, they there was no divine cloths anywhere. There was none of that stuff. There was no screws or whatever the heck they were called to strengthen your equipment. There was none of that stuff. You got like a crap ton of like U materials and T materials, but they never got used because like I didn't find where all of these strengthening materials were. So that it was kind of annoying. But I mean, at least we didn't need them. At the very least, we don't need them. This ending was pretty easy, I will admit. Also, my very last con, a small tidbit, but when an enemy is inflicted with a debuff or a status effect, so like if you inflicted burn to an enemy or defense down or any of that stuff, and you know how the little icon appears over their head, indicating that they got burned or they got poisoned, they got fainted, all that sort of stuff. Well, that icon, um, I don't know why, but that icon is in a layer in front on the same exact level of if if an enemy is out of your range, there's an icon that indicates, hey, if you're targeting this enemy, you're not going to reach them. There's an X on this character saying that you're not going to reach them. You're going to go close to them. You're going to move closer to them, but you're not going to hit them. That icon gets blocked by the status effect icons, and that honestly was a problem because like I at the beginning of the game, I didn't really know everyone's ranges at the top of my head, so honestly I kept running towards enemies thinking I would hit them, but I forgot that I couldn't hit them, so I would get hurt for no for a reason that I could have prevented because I couldn't see the icon, but it blocks it. Unless you're really paying close attention, you can see like the tip of the bottom of the arrow poke out. But like honestly, that should not have to be something that I have to pay attention for. But anyways, great game overall. Those are all my cons and pros. Great game, like I just said. I loved it, and we're gonna be jumping straight into Azure. I don't know how to because in Chosen the Sky games, I bought them on Steam, so I was able to just load up a save instantly. Um, I don't know if I'm able to like um I don't know exactly how to get the save to um from zero to Azure to continue it. So I'm gonna have to check on that. But first I'm gonna boot it up because and see if it appears there, and if not, I can probably try to figure something out. I don't want to accidentally mess with the save. That's something that scares me. But yeah, and 24 hours in Raccoon City. Extra mode has been unlocked. You can access extra mode from the title screen. Yes. So do that. And yep. So let's go see. I'm gonna start up Trails from Azure now. I already have it downloaded. So I'm gonna see if the save pops up there. Um, and if it does, awesome. We can just start up and see how the game starts off for a bit. Because obviously, if I ended it now, it's not even 2 hours, so it's like pretty short. But if I can't figure out how to get the save to transfer over, I will I will have to cut it off. So let me go ahead and close this down. And let's go over and boot up Trails from Azure. Also, if I'm going to boot up Trails from Azure, I should definitely change the title now. But first, I want to see if my save loads up. So hold on a minute. Do. All right, here it is, loading up. Azure Droplets. I'm gonna wait for it to show up on the restream, so that way I can tell that it's on the screen. But yeah, we're now going to Trails to Azure. I gotta stop saying Trails from. It's now Trails to Azure. And here we are. And yesterday or the day before yesterday, I mean, I messed with the options, so the options are already good. And I don't need the backstory, so we're just going to go straight in and hit load game. But it's not appearing on the stream, so let me fix that up and make it so that way it shows up. Hold on one second, guys. Screen capture. Let me add the source. This is Trails to Azure. Let's add that in there. Here we are. I got to fix the overlay really quickly. Let me make sure that it fits in with my overlay. Because right now it's blocking everything. All right. We're gonna go and move this down here, and I'm gonna transform it. So this is going to be 1470. The dimensions and 20. And then I'm gonna move it down a little bit. There we go. Lock that in place, and everything should be looking pretty good. The audio is there, right? The audio is there. The audio. Oh wait, there we go. The audio is there. Okay, good. So with that, there's the menu. We're gonna load up our game. Like I said, I messed with the options. There's a backstory, but I guess this is for if you just jump straight to Azure and then play 0. I'm just gonna hit load game, and you see this is the problem. There is no load game here, so this is kind of where I gotta figure this out. So, let me see if I can figure that one out, because I don't know. That is something I have never thought I would. I never thought of dealing with, and I hopefully. Oh wait, we're doing new game. I'm sorry. We're doing. I put load game. Let me boot the game back up. I'm sorry about that. All right. Make sure it's on the screen. I'm sorry about that. I forgot. We're hitting load game. We're supposed to hit new game. All right, new game. I'm going to do normal difficulty because that's what I do. Your decision may be reflected in this game if you load your clear data from the previous game, The Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero. Would you like to load your clear data? Clear data and system data will both be read. Okay, yes, it is here. Awesome. Perfect. Awesome. We get to go straight in. August 1204 of the Septium calendar. The western border of the Calvar Republic on the outskirts of Altair. I gotta change the title of this video. Things have started moving. I don't have access to turbo mode or any of that stuff right now. Here we are. Okay. Also, yes, here we are. Let me change the title of this stream really quickly. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Edit the stream info. Trails to Azure 1. Part 1 now. Um. Okay. What I'm going to do is, I hope you guys don't leave, but I'm going to reboot the stream up. So let me just close the game. I'm going to reboot the stream. I'm literally going to end the stream and literally resume the stream. So that way I can have 2 streams and I don't get so confused and have to do all this extra work. So let me hit end and I'm going to boot it up almost immediately. So hold on. Let me fix a few things. Let me fix a few things here. Starting Trails to Azure. Finish to 0. I don't even know a name for this. What would I name this? Azure, sure. That would be my title. Anyways, I'm gonna end it really quickly. I'll be right back.